Welcome everyone to another video. Ayekingbro is back today. It's a few hours before the Royal Rumble, one of the most anticipated WWE events of the year, one of my personal favorite events of the year. We were full swing of WrestleMania season, baby. Tonight's Royal Rumble 2020 takes place in Houston, Texas, at Minute Maid Park. Let's get right into it, man. I feel the WrestleMania in the air. I just feel it. Like this tonight, what happens tonight is going to shape up what WrestleMania is going to look like, guys. So this is a huge event. First WWE pay-per-view of the year. Just get right into it. Start with the preliminary matches, the undercard matches. Starting off with the United States Championship between Humberto Carrillo against Andrade. Now this match pretty much was thrown together. So how does Humberto get a title match? Like, I'm not even trying to be negative, not like that, but how does he get a title match? Okay, he fought off Andrade while Andrade was beating up Rey Mysterio this past Monday on Raw. So he gets a title match? He gets a title match for that? What happened to earning your shot? What happened to earning for this? These are title shots. This is the prestigious United States Championship. And just because he fought off Andrade, he gets a title shot. I feel like this filler. It's gonna be a good match, but I mean, we're almost some story. You know what I mean? But it's cool. It's cool. It should be a fun match. Let's get to Lacey Evans against Bayley for the Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. Lacey's face run has grown on me. I like it. I feel like she's better as a heel, but her face run is coming around. I see what she does on social media. You know what I mean? You know, I like that. Her Instagram posts, you know what I mean? I like that. I like how it's gotten personal. The feud between, Lacey Evans, Bayley, Sasha, with the daughter and stuff like that. I like that. This match, I feel like Bayley should keep her championship. I feel like Bayley. I'm picking Bayley to win this match. Definitely Bayley win this match. Oh, my last match between the United States. Andrade should retain the championship. Andrade should win that match, of course. So next up, we have Roman Reigns, the winner of the 2015 Royal Rumble, against King of the Ring, King Corbin. Now, I got Reigns in this match. Baron has had his number on Reigns' numbers, so many times, TLC, match on SmackDown a couple months ago. Corbin's always had Reigns' number, and now it's time to find to end this feud. It's time to, send this feud off for the Reigns win. And, yeah, Reigns needs to be looking strong in the WrestleMania season. So, yeah, Reigns should win this one pretty decisively. Falls Count Anywhere match, so it should be fun. Reigns never delivers a bad match. So this match could probably be a match of the night. Who knows? We'll see. Next up, we got the newly returned Sheamus against Shorty G, a.k.a. Chad Gable. Filler match. They tried to build a decent story here. Sheamus should win. He just got back. He shouldn't be losing. So I expect Sheamus to win this match, no problem. Shorty G, they ruined it with his name. I mean, why change from Chad Gable to Shorty G? Like, why ruin it? But yeah, Sheamus should win this match pretty easily. Next up, we got the Universal Championship match. The new Daniel Bryan against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Oh, man, their match 6 years ago, 2014 Royal Rumble, was amazing. It was the best match on the show. One of the best matches of 2014. Back again 6 years later. Rewrite history. Maybe top that match. I expect this match to go 30 minutes long. Storytelling is going to be on point. The wrestling, the technician is going to be on point. Technical wrestling will be on point. Daniel Bryan and the Fiend and Bray. Every time Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt step into the ring together, it's fire. I expect the Fiend to win this match. Hard fought, clean. By the way, he doesn't need to cheat, none of that stuff like that. Clean but hard fought. This can be the Fiend's toughest challenge to date. Yeah, this match can be the Fiend's toughest challenge to date. I'm looking forward to this match, but Fiend all the way, 100%. Next up, we got the 1 year in the making, Becky Lynch versus Asuka. The woman, Asuka's always had Becky Lynch's number. Like I said earlier, Becky Lynch's 2019 was amazing, but there's always been one blemish on it, and that was her tap out. lost to Asuka last year's Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This year's for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky's the champion. Yeah, Asuka's always one up Becky, always 2 steps ahead of Becky. Becky gonna try to, seal the deal, beat Asuka on her road to WrestleMania. Let's see. I expect Becky to finally get her win, her triumphant win against Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. So Becky in a hard-fought 20-minute match. Bex, the man, finally gets the win over Asuka. Next, we got the Women's Royal Rumble match. I have 2 choices. I have 2 ladies that I expect maybe. Shayna Baszler and a returning Ronda Rousey. Those are my 2 choices. Ronda Rousey or Shayna Baszler. Now, Ronda Rousey, of course, the history there. Becky's the only woman to beat Ronda in her run with WWE. She lost to her in the main event of WrestleMania. It makes sense. Ronda was always supposed to fight Becky at Survivor Series 2018. But, Becky got hurt the whole Nia Jax, incident on Raw prior to Survivor Series 2018. It didn't happen, so we never seen Becky versus Ronda 1v1. So that makes sense. And Baszler, Becky, that just has badass written all over it. Baszler, just a wrestler with a mean streak, a powerhouse against the man, Becky Lynch, the technician. Don't take crap from nobody. Both anyone of these ladies, Ronda Rousey or Baszler, who wins this Rumble, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? But I'm pulling for Ronda because I always want to see Ronda and Becky. So yeah. So I pick my final choice will be Ronda Rousey. Ronda freaking Rousey. I want to hear the Bad Reputation play. Joe and Jet. I want to hear that. Yeah. So Ronda Rousey, my pick to win the 2020 Royal Rumble for the women's side. And last but not least, the men. None other. This will be his second Royal Rumble win in the 5-year span. The 4-time WrestleMania main eventer. The 4-time World Heavyweight Champion. The big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, my 2020 Royal Rumble pick. Roman Reigns, he's been back for almost a year now from his cancer treatment. Beanie cancer. He's back. For all of 2019, he's been, in the upper mid-card, mid-card feuds. He's been out of the main event scene, laid low, get the fans behind him again, you know what I mean? Because the thing, if he just came back last year, he just thrown right to the main event world title picture. That would be the fans would reject that, you know what I mean? But Reigns 2019 has been low-key, mid-card, working with guys like Dolph, Rude, Corbin, Shane, Drew, just those guys, and then giving some shine to, guys like Ali or Chad Gable. He's giving those guys shine, so Reigns, I think it's time. Eventually we knew Reigns was gonna be back in the title picture, you know what I mean? Vince, we already know Vince loves Reigns. Reigns is Vince's guy. It was only a matter of time Reigns was gonna be in the main event scene. And it starts tonight. Reigns officially gets back in the main event scene. He wins his match against Corbin, Falls Count Anywhere. Then he wins the Royal Rumble match. Let's get it. Let's go. Reigns is back in the main event title picture. And besides, he never lost the Universal Championship. He had to relinquish it. So he never lost. He was never beaten for that championship. So the story writes itself. It just makes sense. He's going to go to WrestleMania and challenge The Fiend or Brock. I mean, we've seen Reigns versus The Fiend for like 50 million times in the past 4 or 5 years. Reigns, it writes itself. Either or, whoever he challenges, it makes sense. So, yeah, Reigns is my pick to win the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble. So let's go down the list. Reigns 2020 for the men's. Ronda Rousey for the women. You got Sheamus over Gable. Reigns over Corbin in the Falls Count Anywhere match. The Fiend in the Universal title match. Bailey in her title match, and Becky over in her title match over Asuka. And one more point I want to say, this whole Brock Lesnar, so basically being robbed of the match. Every Big Four pay-per-view, the WWE Championship should be on the line. You know what I mean? It should be on the line, but no, it's not. The WWE champion is going to be in the Royal Rumble. So what is he fighting for? What's he fighting for? He's already a champion. So why does he need to win the Royal Rumble match? I mean, what, you're going to face yourself? I mean, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. But those are my predictions. Let's go. Royal Rumble 2020 tonight. Let's go. Ayekingbro'S out. Let me know what you think. Your predictions. Be confident, be blessed, and I'm out.